And oh, what? It's on? Anyway. The episode 4, but 5. Yes. A fifth of an episode, if you call it. The actual episode 4 is on my Spotify, you other listeners. You funny guys, you hilarious maniacs, you unalived humans. Yeah. Well, let's get into the topic of talking about funny stuff. Can you beat Doom Eternal without legs? That's the question we're going to answer in this short 2-day-long podcast episode. So, today, we're here to answer the question, can you beat Doom Eternal without legs? So, I've done intense research, and with my research, I've figured out that, guess what? Here's the answer. It's really insane. You can't beat Doom Eternal without legs. Even without arms. Well, you can beat it with legs, because you don't need those to play Doom. You don't need legs to play Doom Eternal. You really don't need them, actually. Believe it or not. Insane, right? I thought you needed legs to play video games, but it appears you don't need them. So, how did I figure this out? I figured this out by chopping off some dude's legs and tell him to play Doom Eternal, the entire game, start to finish. And he did it. He beat the entirety of Doom Eternal without legs. Like, I just chopped them off. They're gone, and he beats the game. So, like, it's insane. So, now that I figured that out, I was like, can you play Doom Eternal without arms? So, I went digging for a dead person. No, I didn't. That was funny, but anyway. I chopped off a guy's arms, and I said, do the same thing the Crash person did. And it was like, huh? What? Then he proceeded to die from blood loss, so I had to get another person and said, hey, play Doom Eternal without arms. And he said, where did my arms go? And I said, I chopped them off. And he said, why? I said, to see if he could play Doom Eternal without. And he said, of course not. And then he started beating the game, and I was like, you liar, you fat stinking liar. Of course you can. You're doing it right now. And he's like, oh, oops. And he accidentally, apparently, beat the entirety of Doom Eternal and the Ancient Levels DLC without arms. And I was like, what? So you can beat Doom Eternal without arms, but not Crash Bandicoot? And I was like, what? I chopped my arms off for nothing? That's terrible. Yeah. So, that's the answer to the question of today's podcast. It's just insane, right? And the other day, I was killing God, and he said, stop it, bro. I was like, oh wait, I'm playing Doom Eternal. So I realized I was killing God in Doom Eternal. It's like, so crazy. Yeah. So anyway, Then the other day, I was like, just hanging out with the boys. What any man does. And then I realized the boys were just basketballs and I was on a desert island. I was like, huh? How did this happen? And then I accidentally shotgun one of the basketballs. It deflates and turns into a tiny object of doom, death. And then I woke up and said, oh man, that was a crazy, just downright insane dream. So, yeah. So then, anyway, later on, I was like, Mario. And then, yeah, so, it is true. You can be Doom Eternal without legs. Like, yeah, but you'll probably die from not having legs. I don't know. Not a medical man of medicalness. But it'll probably happen. So, anyway, make sure to subscribe, like, and subscribe, and like in order to win. Win what you say? Win the ability to live. You know? Yeah. Bum.